little bit about myself then. So my name, yeah, as Steve said, is Tom. I'm the modeling and simulations engineer for this startup idea that we've got with inside the business. I joined in 2019, so I've just been working for a little over 1 year, 1 month. I was fresh out of university, so I had a background in aerospace materials. And it's important to note that I joined partway through this particular NATEP project. So if I was to summarize that, new inside the business, relatively new inside industry, and you might be sat there thinking, I was certainly sat there thinking, how the hell can I be of any benefit to NATEP? But actually, because of the framework, the strong mentoring system that NATEP have in place, it's actually a pretty good project for me to start off. So perhaps as an SME, a micro company, or on the larger side of a medium enterprise, you might be thinking, well, yeah, we've got some employees who need a bit more experience. We've taken on some graduates ourselves or some apprentices. I would say that NATEP has been a really good project to get sunk into. Next slide. So what did we achieve? So as I said, I can't digress too much the technical information, but with this sort of novel manufacturing approach that we had, it's important to remember that we're not within the NATEP context, we're not working against sort of industry giants, as Steve rightly said, people like Airbus or Boeing, but we're working with them. So NATEP is that very good bridge between the OEMs and SMEs. So from NATEP, we were able to offer a really enticing project. Largely because that was based upon the funding recuperation, so the 60%, 50% for medium enterprises. The project mentoring, as Steve said, was very beneficial for not only ourselves as to sort of develop and grow, but also our OEM was also able to place other people inside that project whom would also benefit as well. And what was really critical for both of us and for carrying on the project outside once we finished our NATEP project was the impartial and fair evaluation conducted at the quarterly review meetings. The framework which we were conducting, because when you're drafting your application, you have to state how your key milestones, etc., you might expect to do. It was as the project developed and evolved, we were able to go through some teething problems. The nice thing about being engaged with this NATEP project was that we weren't going at it alone. So there were certain things where we came across a issue with machining our parts. We were struggling to get to find people to machine it with confidence. But because we were inside again the framework and the context that the contacts that NATEP have at their fingertips, we were able to find a machine shop who were happy to machine our components and take that forward. And that's been very crucial in developing those relations outside of the project. As a consequence of that, we've been able to do some more work and further our research. Next slide, please. Again, so it's not, holistically, it's not just what did the project and what did the company achieve, but you might also want to take the approach of what did you achieve personally as a team, as an individual. Technically, Maher had limitations of simulation software we weren't sure about, but again, because of the research and the understanding of the project, which our OEM came in with, they were very sort of happy to engage with us about these teething problems and sort of collaborate together. So we weren't what we were offering with our NATEP project was not the complete finished article, you know, polished solution, but it's something which was rough, ready around the edges, and something that they were very happy to take forward. So if you're sat here with think you've got a project in mind about you'd like to find someone with, but you know it's not complete yet, then I'd say that's a perfect opportunity to use the NATEP grant to the best of your abilities. As well, if there were certain limitations of our own manufacturing capabilities, because of again how subcontracting works within inside NATEP, we were able to introduce other subcontractors into the project. I think as well this highlights the flexibility that NATEP and your technology managers understand, is that each manufacturing is not a sort of discrete, and you don't have nothing ever goes to plan, and because of the digressive nature of work, etc. It's very your technology manager will always be there to help you adapt your project and to move milestones around so that you can reach the final goal. Personally, as I said, what I was able to do was to develop my presentation skills and public speaking. It gave me experience in organising and chairing meetings. So because of the transparency that you ought to have with your industry partners, you have quarterly review meetings, not only to update yourselves and the partners inside the project, but also NATEP, and that's what you get reviewed against. Producing presentations and talking with that is a wonderful opportunity to improve such skills. You have I developed other soft skills such as effective work management and breaking down the tasks. That's part of what's required inside the project. And as I said, it's important not to be the finished article. So you don't have to be the next Jeff Bezos or Mark Zuckerberg or whatever, Elon Musk, because the whole point of NATEP is to develop you. So hopefully by the end of it, we'll all become the next Elon Musk. And critically as well, we've from NATEP, we've developed close working relationships, professional relationships with contacts inside our OEM and subcontractors that have come as a result of this. So yes, we've benefited fantastically from it.